Okay, so hi everyone. Good morning. This is Shreya from Criticspace, and today we are here for a great, insightful conversation with Soumitra Kandpal. Today we learn about him, how he became an author, and his journey as an author, and also we'll get a sneak peek of his book, which is released on Amazon, Countdown. So we'll get to learn about his book and his journey as an author and a lot of things. So let's welcome him. Hi, sir. Welcome on the conversation. So good morning, sir.
Hi Shreya, good morning.
So let me introduce you to Mr. Soumitra Kandpal. He is not only an author, he's also a marketing genius. So he's in this marketing business since 10 years and he's working as a marketing collateral. And not only that, he also writes blogs on the policy and governance. And also not only that, he's also an editor of a lot of non-fiction books. So he does a lot of things. He's a multitasker. So of course, my first question is going to be how he manages his office, then writing blogs and everything. So how do you manage being a multitasker? Like how do you manage all your work?
Hi. It's a delicate balancing act. So basically, what happens is that mostly during the weekdays, I may not get some time, but during the weekends, I try to take out 1 or 2 hours every weekend, Saturday, Sunday, to do some writing, and that's how I manage both my work and my writing career.
Yeah, because if you're passionate about something, you just take out time. That's the thing. Yeah.
Yes, sure.
Now I would like to know about the book which you have written, Countdown. So did you started, like how was the concept? Did you thought about the concept and then you went with the flow, or did you just pen down or thought about the whole concept and then you wrote the book? So how was that? So did you went with the flow or?
So basically, this concept was in the back of my mind for quite some time now. I actually have a passion for reading. I actually believe that any writer has to be a reader first. So I was reading a lot of novels, and this concept was there in the back of the mind. And one day I thought that okay, let me attempt to write a book. So the first thing I did was to flesh out the story in a skeleton format from beginning to the end, what all major things would happen. And once I was happy with that skeleton format, then I started writing. So that's how the concept developed.
Okay, so this connects me to the next question, which I think I already got the answer, like how you became an author. So how did you always wanted to become an author, or just your reading inspired you to become an author? How was it?
No, I was not always going to be an author. Like I said, I read a lot of books in my childhood, and right now I read almost one book a month. That's my average, and I always thought that okay, these wonderful authors, they have got such good personality which reflects in their books. So I said that okay, let me also try to see if I can do it. And like you said, my job is in marketing, and as part of the marketing initiatives, I write a lot of blogs and some articles, LinkedIn posts, and all that stuff. So I said that I already do some writing, whether it is a short article or a blog or something. So why not try to write a book? So my job also gave me an inspiration to try to write a longer thing, like a 60,000, 70,000 word book.
So do you plan to write a book which is marketing based, like something to learn something about marketing or something, because you have such long experience, so you can help out?
I have got a marketing kind of book planned in my mind, but as of now, I have not started writing that. As of now, I am more concentrating on this and not fiction writing endeavors. And non-fiction is a very difficult kind of space, because you need to be little more technical. In
Okay.
fiction writing, you can invent your own words. You
Yeah.
obviously have to have some basis, but there are some concepts and things you can invent. But in non-fiction writing, you have to be more technical.
Yeah. You
I,
have to
like
be
I said,
apt. Yeah. Or
yeah,
people will
I'm a
Google.
marketer.
Is it
Yeah,
right
yeah,
or
people,
wrong?
yeah, people will Google. Correct, correct.
Okay, so the next book, the book Countdown. So the characters which are in the book and the plot. So how did you came up with the characters? Like how did you thought about it?
Okay, so the main character in the book is Radha Mehra. She is an IPS officer, and I always thought that in thrillers the main character is usually a male, and I thought that okay, if you look at in India, there are a lot of good female IPS officers and IAS officers and such. So I thought that okay, let me just take inspiration and put in a female IPS officer, because like I said that whether it's a male or a female, the training, the passion, and how they work is the same.
The
But I
hard
wanted to
everything.
do something different, and I am sure you know about the first female IPS officer, Kiran Bedi ma'am.
Yes, yes.
So she was one of my inspirations, because uh, she was the one in the 90s, I think, which she became the first IPS officer, and who paved the way for a lot of young
Girls.
females
She
to,
inspired a
you know,
lot of
go.
young girls. Yeah. When I
Yeah,
was
so
inspired at some time, but then I gave
yes,
up.
yes. Yeah, so that's one of the reason why I chose Radha Mehra as the protagonist of my book. Then the other the, if you can say, the villain, the main villain in this book is a Kashmiri youth, so Muhammad Basjar. Now this I if you know about the news about Kashmir, how a lot of youth are being
Yes, yes.
brainwashed by terrorists from across the border, and even though they don't understand, but they start doing a lot of crimes, maybe some terrorism and other stuff. So I wanted to get into the heads of why somebody would do that, and that's why the antagonist is brainwashed Kashmiri youth, and the person who brainwashes him is a major in the ISI. So that also ties back to what is happening currently. You know, ISI is Pakistan's agency, intelligence agency, who likes to meddle in our affairs and promote terrorism and everything
Yes.
in Kashmir and other things. So I thought that how will a Pakistani major brainwash that? So all these characters came from the current geopolitical and socio-economic realities of India.
Okay, but yes, now this takes me to the next question. That this is a very sensitive topic. Like this is very controversial and sensitive. So why you choose such a sensitive and controversial topic for a book? You could have written because there's a lot of things you can write about still geopolitics,
Correct.
but you took such a sensitive topic. So why you did that?
Okay, yeah. So firstly, I don't think I can ever write a romance novel or fluffy book on teenagers or anything, because that's a genre which I frankly don't understand.
Yeah.
And this genre is something which I really have read a lot of books. I have read a lot of reports, and I did a lot of research on this, and this is something which I thought that could result in a good book. Like I said, the story was kind of in the back of my head, and I wanted to see if it can be expanded. So I know it's a little controversial topic, but um, the other thing is you have to realize that this is the reality of what we live right now. This is something which if you see a 2611 or a Kandahar hijack or a lot of things you want to say. So this is something which is a reality, and we have to accept this reality, and that's why I wrote this book.
Yeah, so basically, you wanted to spread some kind of awareness also for youth that you need to be aware of what's wrong and what's right, and then inspirational. So this book has all it inspires you, it teaches you a lot of things which we don't know because readers now, readers or youngsters don't know about politics a lot these days because they don't read. They only watch movie.
Correct.
What you have seen, they know that. कि okay movie में ऐसा होता
Correct.
है but they know that they don't know the reality or they don't know the truth from root. So of course we need
Uh,
such books which let you know about these things. So that's great. Now I would like to ask about your character Fatima. So she's
mhm.
portrayed as a villain also, but as a very emotional, emotional girl and very empathic. So her revenge was also very intense, but she has a human touch. So how did you came up with this character? Because this is an amazing character.
Okay, I will not directly consider Fatima as a villain, and like you said that yes, she is a negative character in the sense that she develops that bomb. But what I see, if you have seen a lot of news reports that there are a lot of innocent people who are killed by drone strikes, which the US does, and I thought that okay, let me build a character that she's a carefree innocent girl when she's just studying and doing her own thing. She's in US studying for her phd in nuclear physics, and then her younger brother gets killed in a drone strike. Now that thing can be a very big trigger for anyone. So she was initially not a, bad character or a negative character, but the death of her younger brother was something which, if you have got a younger brother or sister, then suddenly it may change your perspective
It
also.
might trigger you that
And
why, yeah,
correct.
to take
And
revenge.
another thing was that the like I said, the government of Pakistan is not doing anything to help her. And then comes this major from ISI, and he suddenly gives her a ray of hope. So in a way, even she is brainwashed. She does not know what to do, and she is brainwashed by Major Atikul Rahman from the ISI. Now, Atikul Rahman, if you see, he is the one who brainwashes Fatima. He is the one who brainwashes Muhammad Wasjal. Uh, ISI gives a lot of training to their officers who know how what is called psychological warfare. It is not a warfare where they pick up a gun, but they use psychology to brainwash the people to do their work. So this is how it has worked. Yeah.
Okay, so what I have taken from the book is that the inspiration, of course, to be, even if you're a girl, you need to be very courageous and you need to fight for yourself and everything. And of course, we have learned about these wars and all. But what, as a writer, what you want readers to take from you? What you want that readers or
Yeah.
youngsters to learn from your book?
Yeah. Uh, can we do the pause for a minute?
Yes,
Can you
yes,
just
yes.
pause?
Surely, yes. Yes.
Yeah. So the inspiration, like I'll say that one thing is you can inspire a lot from the main protagonist Radha Mehra. She wants to go deep into the mystery of what is happening in this plot, and how she wants to make sure that whatever happens, she has to ensure that the terrorist plot does not succeed. So she's a very inspiring character. And even a character like Fatima, you can empathize with her that okay, she suffered a huge personal tragedy, and what she did was how to overcome that personal tragedy. So the characters are very inspiring.
Yes. Okay. So you are from your book. It makes me feel that you are more onto, like, you want to promote, you want to inspire girls, or you want to help girls to become better in this world where patriarchy is something which works everywhere. So how are you that person? Like, is it something personal, or just you have become like this from your learnings and everything?
See, I don't think that a girl is any less than a boy. You may say that patriarchy is everywhere, but we have seen a lot of people, you know, going ahead and uh, creating big companies. So you have people like Kiran Mazumdar Shaw, you have got Indra Nui, you have got, uh, like I said, Kiran Bedi ma'am, and you have got a lot of girls and women working in all sort of fields. And I obviously want to inspire more and more young girls and tell them that okay, this is not the only they should not be limited that okay, I am a girl, I cannot do this. And this if they read this book, maybe even if one girl after reading this book inspired that okay, I can also become next Radha Mehra, I will be very very happy. And I think I would have fulfilled my uh, small goal.
Okay.
Correct.
Yeah. And okay, my last question would be like, are you planning to write more books? And if you're writing, then what is it about? Is it the same thing or like something else?
Yeah. So in fact, I have got a three book concept for and this series. Um, Radha Mera will return. So if you read
Don't
my
give
book in the
spoilers.
no, no spoiler. So she will now become a head of a task force, special task force, and return for at least couple of more episodes, if you can say, because the threat of terrorism and everything is a ongoing and continuous threat. So um, uh, I have got two more books planned in the Radha Mera series. And like you said that a non-fiction book on marketing can also happen. Right now it is not there, but maybe in the future I can plan a non-fiction book on marketing also. Yeah.
Okay, and just one more question. Like, do you want, like, you're taking out series of the book, and this book is very movie kind of like, if you release a movie for this book, so do you want that someday a movie get released on my book?
Yeah,
Because we get a lot of
correct,
movies on
correct.
such a genre, and it's very
Yeah, yeah,
interesting. So because the
yeah.
thriller and the suspense, so these kind of movies works a lot. So do you want a small series or movie on your book?
Yes, yes. In fact, a lot of people have said to me that this can be turned into, if not a movie, at least a mini series or uh, on Netflix or Prime or something like that. And yeah, if an opportunity arises to get this book onto the movie or a TV series option, I will definitely be delighted to do that. Yeah.
Okay, so okay, thank you, sir. Thanks a lot for taking out time on Sat weekend morning. For
Yeah.
this was a very inspirational and very. I was also very excited to have a conversation with you because I've read the book and I've been on sync with you since so long, working for you. You're a great, great, generous person. So
Thank
thank you
you.
so much. And one small thing, do you want to give young writers who are starting their journey on writing not only books but blogs or something, you want some message or something which they could learn from you, anything?
Yeah. For any young writer or the first time author or anything, my message will be that take the first step. You may think that, oh, how will I write a book 60,000, 70,000 word or something like that. Take a first step and start small. Start from a blog, start from small articles. But if you are actually interested, read read a lot of books from other authors, so that will give you an idea on what kind of stories the other authors do, and take the first step and plunge into the depths of writing. It's a very enjoyable thing. Yeah, that's the message which I'll give you.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Really nice speaking to you. And
Thank you,
I
Shreya.
hope to get speak to you on next series for sure of your book. So I would love
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
And waiting for your book
sure.
also. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Shreya.
Thanks.